to Compound Stock Earnings every Thursday, 10 a.m. podcast. Glad you're here. We've got most of our team here. I think Randy, I hadn't heard he's not going to be here. You might send him another invite.
Marcus.
Yeah, one more.
I've only been working with you for 15 years, you know.
Yeah. So no new events today. We on our micro trading session this morning, it was really slow. We eked out about 13-14%, but it was really, really slow. Wasn't a typical day. Had a good day. Had a good week this week. Tony wasn't able to be on yesterday, but Mike was there, and I think he ended up with around 30-something%. And we're right around 100%, I think, for the week. And Keith, glad to see you're here. Everything okay up there? Keith never cuts on his microphone. There he goes. Keith, are you there? I see you. We can't hear you though.
Yeah, I'm here. I just had my mic muted.
How you doing?
Doing fine.
What's going on? What's going on
Man, we got your weather up here yesterday, today, and tomorrow. Man, up in the 90s, hot, sticky.
Yeah. We haven't had excessively hot weather yet. It's normal for us to get up in the 90s, but later on, I guess maybe July, latter part of July and August, it'll start getting up over 100. It gets pretty hot. So, probably that big heat wave that's going on in Europe is probably like 85 or degrees or something like that. Since it's usually, they don't have a lot of heat over there. It's pretty cool. So this massive heat wave that they're all concerned about probably doesn't amount to much at all. Not like Texas.
Yeah.
So, anyhow.
Hey, Joe, the first thing I want to say is, I guess Monday through Wednesday this week, I didn't get a chance to get on this morning. I listened in on Tony and Micah on their micro moment stuff, and I'm impressed. I've learned a lot, and it's been a while since I've done those kind of trades, and it was good, very enjoyable. Well done, guys.
Yeah, they do a great job. They're up. This is the end of our 8th week, and through the end of the 7th week, since we went public, you might say, since we started having paid subscribers. They're up, what did we say this morning, Tony, around 1,150%.
Yeah, not including this week. I think it's probably close to 1,300 now.
Yeah. Well, that's right. Because I'm not counting this week, but no, it's fantastic. And the clients are doing well. We get emails from them, and they're all doing well. And so, good. Well, I appreciate the comment.
Yeah,
good. So on the stuff that I've been doing, the weekly credit spread stuff, I've been trying to do the CSM trades, and it's just been a crazy market on just when the charts are starting to reset, then you get a strange gap move the other direction when some news comes out. So on these micro moment trades, I think that's the way to go for the moment. Just given this crazy market, you be in and out and don't have to worry about the foolishness going on in the markets. And I did open one CSM trade last week and had it open for a couple hours, and it was just really flat, and I ended up closing it out for break even. But
well, what's interesting is when we consider a slow day like today, it was extremely slow, but they still made 13-14%.
Yeah.
And, I mean that's more than most people make in a year. So you used to it, but they're used to making 100% in a day or 75% or something like that. And today was slow, and just like what you were saying. So Tony, I guess it kind of ran the gamut of a lot of our trade in the market. Just was not cooperating.
Well, yeah, and Keith is exactly right. I think this week, right now, what we've been talking about on the webinar, Mike and I, is this G20 summit coming up, and that is absolutely huge news for everyone. Honestly, everyone in the economy, and so I think a lot of people are getting very, very. They're just not moving money. They're not getting in. They're not getting out. They're just holding their positions where they're at. and there's just very little movement. And like I was talking about this morning, yesterday there was only one opportunity where I could have made a trade, and I would have maybe got 4 cents on it. And it would have lasted me probably 3 or 4 minutes. And for micro moment, that's huge. That's a long time. And we're used to doing, 30 seconds to 2 minutes, typically a minute and a half. And I haven't seen a day like yesterday in months, in a very long time.
Yeah.
And so it's a lot of mixed. Get a lot of mixed readings, a lot of mixed market right now because everyone's kind of just holding back and kind of scared, honestly.
Well, the macro moment trading is sort of like feeling somebody's pulse. You got your hand on the pulse of the markets, and you're going in and out there so quick, more so than like Keith's or Randy's trades, which are a little slower, a little longer.
Yeah, we like volatility for sure.
Yeah, what were you going to say, Keith?
The other thing is where this is the last trading week of the second quarter too, and I have found that it can be really squirrely the next couple of days being going into the end of the quarter. And then with 4th of July next week, I typically don't trade the week of the 4th of July. Just so many traders are off and trying to absorb what's happening with the summit and everything. Just be cautious. So that's why I think if we are going to do some trading, it's these micro moment things that we're going to try to take advantage of here in the next few days, where I don't really want to be holding something for multiple days right now.
Okay, hold that thought just a second. Marcus, I just got a text from Randy, and he says he was running late, but he's there now, and he needs another invite. If you can invite him again, I'd appreciate it. Okay.
Yeah, even for micro moment though, I mean, it's just like this. It's just very flat. So it's really It's hard on us end too.
Yep.
Well, yeah, because you guys have to sit there. Well, of course, Micah will start talking, and he kind of feels the downtime with just talking. So there he is. Hey, Randy.
Hey,
How you doing?
good. Can you hear me?
Yeah, hear you fine. Well, you're all decked out there. You got on your baseball stuff. What is that?
Yep. Getting ready to head out, go play some baseball.
Tony, if you don't know it, Randy's a big baseball player. Plays these leagues, these senior leagues, and
Oh, nice.
all over. He goes all over the country. Down to Puerto Rico, I think, not too long ago.
We did play a tournament in Puerto Rico. Yep.
Wow, that's cool.
Yep. I don't know where Mike is. He was supposed to be here, so we won't worry about him. So we were just talking about the strange markets right now. Randy, what's your take? Strange.
Well, the markets are. Well, yeah, the G20 meeting is this weekend. I think they're all just waiting to see, is it going to be the outcome that they brought the market up for, that says there's going to be some kind of a handshake and a smile and everything's going to be hunky-dory with China, or is there not going to be a meeting with President Trump and Xi, and then the market's going to drop like a rock on Monday? So I think we're in that wait and see mode right now. Just a little up, little down the last few days.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what it does tomorrow. And you're right, though. Next week, it's the 4th, isn't it? Sure is. Oh.
Yeah. Saturday is the supposed planned meeting between President Trump and President Xi over there in I think it's in Japan, where the G20 meeting is, and that's where they think the next kind of kickoff for the rounds of the China trade negotiations are going to pick back up.
Which day are they supposed to be? What did you say the date was?
Saturday. This coming Saturday. I don't know if that's Saturday in Japan or if that's Saturday in the U.S., but they said Saturday.
For those that are listening, you need to go to our website, compoundstockearnings.com, sign up for the free Cow Report. It comes out every Friday. It'll go out tomorrow. It's dated on Saturday. It comes out every Friday. It's been published over 20 years now. And it will have emails and comments, all kinds of stuff from all our clients. And you get to see the answers that these guys go back to them with. So it's really informative. You can see how people are doing, what kind of returns they're making with each technique. You can also review all the things we do on that website and see what seminars we have available. We have a 2-day old traditional covered call seminar this weekend. I'll be doing that Saturday and Sunday from about 9 in the morning until about 4 in the afternoon Central Time. And you can sign up for that. We have seminars. All these guys have seminars and services, and you can read about them, and in some instances get free trials. It's a really good site. It's compoundstockearnings.com. If you want to call in here today, you can call 214-377-1108, 214-377-1108, and you'll be on here. You won't be on here video-wise, but we can certainly talk to you and ask any questions that you want to ask, whatever. And Marcus is our engineer, is manning the phone, and he's there. So Randy, I'm afraid to ask you what your returns are. There are always so many. How's your week going?
Good. I didn't actually calculate my return. Let me see what this return is on here. That's a 7.1% return on position on Nike. And then I have one right there.
That you're talking about for today?
Yep. In 12.3%. So that's the two covered calls that we did for platinum covered call this week. 12.3% and 7.1%.
The day's only about half over. It's not even half over yet.
So yeah. It's a wild market though. It can change in a as they say, the drop of the hat.
The micro moment returns today were 13.30%, and that was during what we call the first session. The first session starts right when the market opens, and usually lasts about an hour and 15, 20 minutes. Kind of depends on how busy it is. And then they'll take a break. They may come back. They may not, because if the market's not doing anything, they're not going to come back. But the people that subscribe to that service, Sue Ann has them on a program. They get notified by text message when these guys are going to be coming back, and the platform stays on all day, so they just go back to their computer and watch them show up. And sometimes they have a lot of trades in an afternoon session, and sometimes they don't. But in the event, there's always a lot of trades during the course of the week, just like Randy's and just like Keith. Keith is a little more sensitive to market conditions because he doesn't do a lot of volume. He makes great returns, but he doesn't have necessarily the same volume of trades. So, okay, well, what else? Other than my great reporting on the heat situation in Europe. Oh, did you hear that, Keith? They're having a huge heat wave in Europe. They're all concerned about it. I guess the global warming guys, and they just don't know about Texas and Phoenix. Probably to them, extreme heats, high 80s, low 90s, versus what you guys get out there in Arizona, what we get here in Texas. So, and of course, Keith's up there, and he's always insulated. He's up there in that, cuddled up amongst the trees and the mountains up there where he is. Never gets hot up there, does it, Keith?
I finally put my my Nanook of the North hat, fur hat, away for the till the fall here.
Oh, you always get some good vacations down there in Florida, though. You took a couple of vacations in the last 6 months down there, I think, didn't you?
Yeah, my mom's down in Florida, so I go visit her, and then we have a timeshare down in Hilton Head, South Carolina, that we'll be going down to in September. So that's always nice down there too.
Okay. Anything you guys want to talk about? I think we've already talked about the market.
Nope.
Okay.
They should be going to the website and signing up for your 2-day covered call seminar, though. That's the conservative way of generating income.
I think we're going to have a couple of good sessions this weekend, and that's how we got started with those traditional covered calls. And what's improved over all these years is the fact that these covered calls, we used to save 3% a month, take 10,000 compounded over 10 years into about 3.5 million. Now they damn near get 10% a week on those covered calls because the the trading platforms have changed. E-Trade used to be like $35 a trade for commissions. Now it's virtually nothing. The charting, everything has improved over these years. And now they've come out with, instead of having, used to be a long time ago, back in the olden days, it was just one expiration, and it was the third Friday of every month. And so you had to, we had developed the technique to produce income during that period of time based on what the stocks were doing that nobody else was doing. And so our clients all of a sudden were making, not 3 or 4 or 5% a week, but I mean, a month, they're making that in a week, 10% a week. Hey, there he is. Hey, how you doing? He doesn't have his speaker.
How's it going?
Okay. You hear us okay? Yes,
Yep.
Micah. Anyhow, I get back to the covered call story. Now they have expirations on a huge number of the stocks. They add more every month. They expire on each Friday. So instead of making 5% a month on the expiration of the third Friday, you can make 5% a week, which is huge different than it used to be in the old days, 3 to 5% a month. And all our systems, they've never once, the CBOE has never done one single thing over all these years, not one single rule that has not made our techniques better. Usually there's always something that, passes somewhere that screws everything up, but there's been not one single thing. Everything's improved. We have our advanced charting, which is just incredible stuff that we didn't have that long ago. And so it's really, and Randy's one of the best at those things. He's popping those trades out during the course of the day, huge number of them. So,
And Joe, for those that want to get even more active, the SPY ETF actually has 3 expirations every week: Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Yeah.
Isn't that incredible? Have you done any of those?
Oh yeah, I do those all the time. Yeah. We have those, so you can actually get 3 profits every week.
Yeah.
And SPY has a lot of availability for like high volume trades too.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah, very liquid.
That's why I like SPY.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Do you think you'll ever do those on the micro moment?
Yeah, actually, I used to trade SPY a lot before the micro moment. I just took the QQQ, but yeah, I might switch over to SPY. In maybe next couple weeks or so. But I like to trade SPY because you can get like Randy said, very liquid. You can trade with a lot of contracts, and so people that have large, contract fills, SPY is a really good ETF to use.
I've been using them for the CSM trades, the short-term CSM trades here recently, and they're good. The other thing I like about it is they got fairly narrow bid-to-ask spread on it too, so that helps also in the trading.
Yeah. Huh. So, Micah, what's new on your end?
What's new?
Yeah.
Honestly, pretty weird markets.
Your evaluation of the market today was that you expressed earlier before you came on here was what everybody else felt too. Kind of
That frustration. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's just been an odd week in general, which obviously G20 started today, so I think we'll get livened up again. But yeah, I mean, we've been working with what we got, super slow. Speaking of which, live update: Apple just dropped 50 cents in 3 seconds.
Yeah, the market just took a big dip.
Wow.
The Dow just dropped about 30 points, and the S&P just dropped 4.
Interesting.
crazy.
Something just so maybe Trump and Xi looked at each other and walked away from each other. Who knows?
Yep. Yeah, something happened. But yeah, all in all, we've been working with what we got. And I mean, we've been able to establish a pattern that we can do a very small portion of what we normally do, and we still break 100% for the week, So we've got ourselves to a really good place on the pattern and using the charts and making the most even out of super slow markets. So.
And like I commented before you got on, Mike, I was commenting how Tony and I were talking telling somebody about how slow the market was and about how you make up the difference by talking a lot. And sometimes you break into song.
Of course.
So it's
I should. You give me so much crap for that. One day I'm going to. I'm going to start singing.
Okay. Well, if nobody else has anything, we can call it a day if y'all want. Anybody have anything you want to talk about?
It should be fun, and after 4th of July or maybe even Monday, it should be fun trading. After we get past this G20 thing, so it'll be exciting next week or maybe actually 2 weeks from now. So we'll see.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I think Monday is going to be a wild day. It's either going to be way up or it's going to be way down based on what happens at G20.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
True.
Or both, up
Yeah.
and down,
Yeah.
and all in one day.
That's what it usually is. These last few weeks, it's been that way every day.
Yeah.
Do you have
It's
any
true.
games this weekend, Randy? You have
No, we're actually traveling back out to Atlanta this weekend.
Right.
Well, okay, guys. Well, thank you very much, and we'll see everybody. Everybody, go to our website, compoundstocktraders.com. Sign up for the free cow report. Find out what all is going on, what problems they're having or not having, and all kinds of stuff you get off that website, and all about everything about CSE. So sign up for the free cow report.
And Joe, I assume there will not be a webinar next Thursday or a podcast next Thursday on the 4th of July.
Yeah, the market's closed, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. There will not be a podcast on the 4th. So, okay. Thanks a lot. We'll see y'all later.
Take care, everybody. Have a good weekend.
Happy 4th.